Let's go on. Sami Day, Top J. I just need to shave my hair bald and a big beard with sunnies and a six pack. No, I don't have the right.
On talking trophies, buddies. Alright.
He's like, start from the start, cuz.
I'm like, hey, whoever's reading this, I want to be in your video. 15 laughing emojis, please. He's like, hey, what's going on, champ? Sounds good. We may be able to fit you in. Are you a confident, interesting person that can speak on various topics? I'm like, yeah, the boys, 15 T's and 15 B's and 3 S's. I'm like, brother, I'm as interesting and confident as it gets. 15 S's. I'm one of a kind. Ha ha ha. As you can tell, if you can fit me in, that'd be amazing. 15 G's. He's like, we've got a spot in about 2 weeks. If you'd be interested, done. I'm interested. Send me the details and I'll be there, inshallah. Thanks, man. Perfect. Sounds like a plan. 2 months later. Hey, boys, me again. I'm teed up to be on with you guys and speak. If you got any availability to be on, I'm keen as hell. Cheers.
Because why did you say, bro, I'm going to shine or something? Why did you say that?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
You know why, cuz? Because how air raid works, pretty much, cuz, is we just get in guests in week in, week out. So let's just say we already got like 3-4 guests here scheduled in. Cuz it slipped my mind.
Bro, you don't understand how shattered I was. And then I was at...
But did you take it personally? Like,
No.
I'm not going to lie to you, I would have messaged you back, cuz, hey, jump on.
No.
Because you know why? Cuz when you were typing it, even though you were using
Bro,
like 30 G's, 15 S's, all of this, I needed a voice message.
I went that hard. I put my Instagram account on public just so you can stalk me. Did you ever stalk me?
Cuz you were laughing at your photos before, cuz. Hey, Wallahi wasn't me. It was this guy, cuz.
What?
David.
Guys, I'm a fucking supermodel, man.
No. You know what it was? You have the exact, like, your face is exact same in every photo, just different location, cuz.
But that's
You do the
supermodel
same.
pose.
You have the only one pose, yeah?
That's the only one pose I got. It's this. And then, so what happened was...
That's what I was saying, bro. That's the guy changing his face ever. It's just the same this one.
I can't smile, bro. Look at my teeth, guys. And then what happened was, I'm planning the podcast. I'm planning...
Relax. Breathe up to you.
I'm J'd up. Are we recording?
We're recording.
Are we recording? Hey, get the boys!
We're recording.
Are we recording?
Yeah. Everything's on.
So then I'm like playing my podcast, yeah? We're going to tag me.
Wait, we're jumping over. Jumping
Jumping up, but let me tell you the story while I message you again.
Yeah.
So I was saying 3 brothers, black brothers, African of descent. Anyway, we're Outta Beach. We're Outta Beach, and I was with my mate, Indian brother. I'm like, hey boys, I want to get your feedback. I'm starting a podcast, and then they're all rapid. And I told them they all loved it, and they're like, oh, have you heard of Talking Trophies? And memories just flashed back. I'm like, yeah, I sent them a message and they never got back to me. Hey, he's like, I know one of the producers, one of the speakers there, the one that sets that up all there, I can put in a name. I'm like, no, I'm going to message him.
What's the guy? Who's the guy? No, don't say his name, but like, say his name actually, I'll beep it out.
What's it called? Yeah, I got him on Insta.
Yeah, show me his Insta.
Chuck. Yeah.
Nah, don't say his name, I'll beep it out, that's why.
Wait. Where are they?
Brother, this is already it. No, I know him. Yeah. I grew up with him.
Yeah. I love him. What a shout out to...
No, we're not giving him a shout out because I'm picking his name out. Because we don't know if they want to, because some people, they don't like the public shout outs or whatever. Yeah. So shout out to him if he knows, you know what I mean? But yeah, I grew up with, he lived in the same building as me, man.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah, but anyways, hey, let's go. Welcome to Talking Trophies. We're back with Air Raid. This is the last few weeks of it. So that was a good start.
Yeah, that was crazy, bro. This guy's got crazy energy, bro.
Bro,
I was in here. I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of tired, this, that, but bro, your energy's insane, cuz.
Cuz, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
You were just going in, and mind you, we started recording 3-4 minutes in. As soon as I started hearing you talk, I ran quickly, grabbed the cameras, and I'm saying action. Sami, welcome to Talking Trophies, cuz.
Nah, thanks.
And hey,
the debut.
Overdue.
Thanks, boys.
Overdue, cuz. You know, Sami did reach out to us.
Yep.
He said, hey, bro, I want to jump on the podcast.
But Ravo ghosted you. That was Ravo.
And I ghosted you. I didn't ghost you, cuz.
Right.
Yeah.
And Damien's making fun of my post.
Yes. Yeah. So pretty much, cuz, we just got carried away with the guest. But I feel like already, cuz, in that first 4 minutes or 5 minutes, you already smashed out all our guests, cuz.
Hey, I'm not gonna.
Best guess?
Yeah,
No.
hey,
Oh wait, no.
cuz.
Man,
Best
come
energy
on.
so far.
Best energy
We're
so
gonna talk
far.
on the topics.
Yeah.
All right, sweet.
We'll see what's happening with
Sami
the
Tate
topics.
is coming up. Come on, boy.
Sami.
Sami Tate.
Hey, make sure you guys do hit the subscribe button. We're gonna be starting season 4 soon, so you guys want to be, in touch with that. And
Hey, I'm not gonna lie.
Dame,
I think
what you saying?
we're gonna jump straight into this topic,
are
cuz.
you doing the first topic?
Yeah,
What
I'll
was
jump straight into it, cuz. I'm not gonna lie, bro. You made me laugh telling this April Fool's story. So you know what we're actually gonna do? And you know what we're gonna do? We're actually gonna share. There's a funny April Fool's story if we have one. But cuz you have to kick it off, cuz you actually have some history with talking trophies that we didn't know about.
Oh, Sean, big Sean. Anyway, so me and him go way back. Private school, going back, way back. Year 7, I was in year 7, he's in year 9. Anyway, I flip on my phone and wake up on a Monday morning. I still remember the day, Monday, November. No, it's April. It's April Fool's. It's April. I'm saying November, like I'm fucking air raiding.
This is air raid, cuz. You can say whatever.
Yeah, it was April. I wake up and I see first on my Insta, Michael Jordan died. And there's like a fake audio of him screaming in a fire building. And I'm shattered, I'm starting crying. And so I'm like to class, like to school. And Sean's on his locker kneeling down and then he numbers. I'm like, Sean. He's like, what? Michael Jordan died. He's like, what? And then Sean just jumps in back into tears, bro. He started crying. No. And at this moment, I'm still believing it. So now I'm telling the whole school, I'm jumping into the classroom, sir, Michael Jordan died. And Sean, first person I told, come back home, fools. I got fooled and I was fooling everybody. They all believe me.
Cuz, that's hectic, cuz.
I'm saying, I'm actually speechless, cuz. Wallahi, cuz I haven't laughed this hard in yonks, bro. Hey, Kevin.
Nah.
What are you gonna
I'm
say?
dying.
You got an
cuz.
April Fool's story?
No, I actually don't, bro. I'm
Cuz,
trying to
I
think.
don't have
cuz.
an
I'm
April
trying
Fool's
to
story,
think.
cuz.
Trying to think, cuz. I'm not an April Fool's guy.
Nah, cuz I didn't have one. Tell us about you were saying there was another story you was gonna tell. The
Oh,
Joker,
school
the
captain.
School captain.
Yeah, so school captain days, I went into the office and the principal called me for an important meeting. He's like, Sammy, I got an important discussion to talk to you about. Come after recess to see me. So I'm thinking, oh my God, I'm in trouble. What did I do? And then he's like, pulls me into his office. I'm buckling, putting my top button in, acting all professional. And he sits down. He's like, Sammy, we've got a deal in the school. And I'm thinking, dealer? I'm like, sir, as in drugs? He's like, yes. And I'm thinking, I'm tripping out. So I'm thinking, weed, crack, what, coke? What are we talking about, sir? He's like, vaping. I'm like, what? Vaping? 5 minutes before I was in the toilet, boys vaping. I'm like, so now I'm full buckling now, so I haven't seen any boys vaping. And then he's like, what should we do, Sami? Put posters on the board for vaping. And I'm thinking, I don't know. So now I'm going back to the class. Yeah. Spoiling alert. I'm telling all the boys, be on the lookout. Stop vaping. You know what I mean? Full alerting the boys that stop vaping. The principal's on the lookout.
So, cuz, you pretty much, cuz, were the inside link.
Yeah.
You were
the inside man,
link for
cuz. You're the
boys.
inside man.
So you know you're inside, you know what's going on, but you're looking out for the
No,
boys.
man, I've had history. Like I've been what's it
You
called?
ever lag on the boys?
Nah, never. That's my wrong rule. Snitches
Forbidden.
get stitches. Snitches get stitches. That's it. I live by it. I got another story. Year 10. I came
What
back
happened?
from-
Wait. What happened with the vape?
Bro, the vape, we just moved on, bro. They didn't go.
They got used to it. They got used to it pretty
They got
much.
used to, bro. There was full deals,
Okay.
bro, coming in. Like, I seen boys chipping in 15, 20, 30 bucks for like 600 puffs of blueberry mint. I'm serious, guys. Right, bro, what's wrong?
I'm done, kid. I'm done.
This guy's dead, cuz.
I don't think I
So
can
tell us, yeah, you got a
Guys,
snitching
Another
story. Year
story,
10.
bro. Okay, so I've been captain every single year.
of school. So,
Of
so,
school.
guys, besides the banter, you're actually a genuine bloke. Like you're captain of the year.
Top bloke, cuz.
Like so.
It's either you're real smart or you're a crazy aerator.
Yeah. Which one is it?
Or it's a mix.
A bit of both.
Yeah,
Actually, no. Because you know why? Tell her what you're studying in uni, just quickly.
Politics, philosophy, and economics. Double degree of arts, majoring in psychology.
You didn't have to say where, but it's alright.
Yeah, I just wanted to put it out there because it's a flex. It's a flex.
It's
right?
a little
Not
flex.
funny.
No, because there's gonna be a couple geezers out here
Yeah.
watching this, sitting on their bum, got nothing to do for life. Saying, who's this geezer here talking about? I'm here doing vaping. We're getting this. We're getting that. But then I realize this guy is genuinely doing big things in life.
No, that's
Hey,
what
big
it
round
is.
of applause for that, bro.
Yeah, facts.
Nah,
Big
thanks,
round of
boys.
applause. Come on.
Thanks, boys.
Hey,
Nah,
so like, cause like you said before, you're either gonna be a prime minister or 10 years in prison, right?
yeah, that's it's either the things. You know, I had my Year 12 logo. It was Sami the Conqueror. I full believe in it. If I tell you my dreams and my ambitions, it's serious.
Tell us.
It's serious and it's on. So I feel as though I got a purpose in life. Is one, establish faith in myself, and two, establish faith in others.
Allah Akbar.
So I've been in a journey, and I've been like that type of person where I'm a people pleaser. You get it? You know, I'm a people pleaser. So sometimes I will compromise my own values in order to please other people. So for me, I have some mates that are religious brothers, praying 5 times a day, going to the mosque, good brothers that you can commit to. Then I've got some other brothers, some other boys that I know in shisha joints, you know, not praying. It's a different lifestyle. And you trip out because both of these brothers, I love them to death. And both of these boys, I'll do anything. But the thing is I realized this recently, is that if you have 2 different friends or 2 different, you know, people that you're very close to, but are living 2 different lifestyles, it's a question on your own values and your own, you know, your own
You start to
self.
compromise yourself.
Yeah, because you're self-compromising. Because how can you live 2 different lives? And you know, this is what my So this has been me the whole time. So yeah, I'm a crazy aerator, but I keep it genuine. I'm a real person. You know what I mean? I'll do anything. Anybody needs a call. I'm there. I'm that person. I'll give anything to help other
100%.
people.
You're a rare breed, cuz. A real one, cuz.
Yeah, that's
Real
it.
one,
A real
cuz.
one. A real one. I'm putting it on my bio. Real one.
Don't worry about conqueror, cuz. Just leave it at real one, cuz.
That's it. Yeah, nah. So that's been me. That's like even Sean behind the camera, he can tell you. Funny, enthusiastic. I've got energy. I've got energy like that. I can be sad like that. I can be happy like that. You know, it's messed up, man. I'm telling you, I'm a different breed, brother. I haven't seen anybody like me before. I'm not sure if it's a good thing or a bad thing.
Kazi, but you know what? We love it, Kaz. You know what I mean? We love the energy you're bringing, Kaz. So, Kaz, do we actually have a topic for air raid? Because it's been 10 minutes in.
We've jumped 10,000
We've done 10,000 topics.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey, you didn't even end up telling your story, cuz.
Oh,
You
yeah,
said
the school captain.
the school captain snitching one. Whatever, year 10.
Oh yeah. So this is back in year 10. I think. Wait, how many years? That's 3 years. So that's like 2018, 2019. Came back from Lebanon. So I was.
Oh, yeah, Libo.
Yeah, I'm Lebanese.
شو
Yeah,
حبيب
brother.
كيف حالك
Yeah, I never
حبيب
get that. I get Mexican or Spanish, and I'm calling it Carlos. So sometimes with random strangers, they ask me, "Where you from?" I'm like, "Mexican." Carlos, Sami Carlos Suzuki. So I come back from Lebanon in year 10.
Beirut.
Nah, Mishmish.
Mishmish.
Yeah, shout out to the Mishmish. It's a village. Apricot. That's what it means.
Huh?
Apricot.
Mishmish is Mishmish apricot in Arabic?
Yeah, I think so. That's
okay.
what I've been told.
تحكي اللغة العربية؟
أنا بعرف أخي عربي.
ما شاء الله. Keep going. Anyways, come back.
Anyway, I come back from Lebanon, year 10, and there's 2 old students went on punch on. So it was an ex-student of ours, and he was like maybe a year or 2 years younger. So he was probably in year 8, year 9, and they had beef. So he was an ex-student of ours. So what happened was, after Friday, all in our school clothes, 15 boys fucking up, going behind, 2 blocks away from the school, and we're watching this fight. And we're watching this fight, yeah, smash him, bash him, crack him, this and that. And it's full, it's two full slaps, like two, like it was nothing serious.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're in year 10 and these boys in like year 8, year 9, so we're full him up.
Okay, yeah.
Anyway, so then we see this car pull up and stop, videotaping. And then we're like, oh shit, boys, run. Saw running. Anyway, 2 days later, coordinator calls in 15 boys, all the boys that went in except me. And then all the boys are like, oh shit, got us. Then he calls me in, and I'm full buckling now. I'm full sweating, tripping. And mind you, this was the weekend I went back from Lebanon to Australia. So then he calls me in and he's like, Sami, tell me the truth. Have you heard of any fights lately? And then full blank on face. Nah, sir. What fight? What fight are you talking about? and then he's like, oh, there was a boys after school going to a fight, and I've seen him on the camera, but Sami, I don't see you on the camera. Now, please tell me the truth. Did you go? Full blank face. Nah, sir. Didn't go. I don't know what fight you're talking about. And I was full there, G'ing him up, doing everything. and then anyway, so on Friday, je me prayer, I'm full shaking the teacher's hand. Hey, what's up, sir? You're my man, you're my mate, this and that. Full G'ing him up. Calls me in after in school. He's like, Sami, you lied to me. I checked the cameras one last time, and I caught you. And now I'm full. And he's like, leave. So now my mates are, giving me support. Brother, what's he gonna do to you, bro? What's he gonna do? What? A lunchtime detention? A lunchtime detention? What? 2 days suspend? What? So I'm thinking after school, so I'm full during this, I'm not getting nothing. What? Pulls us into one room after school. And so now I'm confident, but also shitting myself at the same time. He's like, boys, all of you, 3-day school suspension.
Oh, so you got to come to school?
No.
External
external
suspension.
Yeah, suspension, school suspension. You're suspended from school, Sami, because you lied to me. 3 days, and after school detention, take away your badge.
Oh, you're school captain
School captain.
So you're not captain anymore.
Yeah,
for that year.
for that year.
You got it back the next year, yeah?
Yeah.
Comeback season.
Comeback season.
Comeback season, guys.
Yeah, so like right now, I'm full being cocky and confident. Like, 3 days suspension. I can't wait to tell the boys I got suspended, this and that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But then
Jade up.
I'm thinking, bro, my mum.
School
Hey.
My mum.
Hey.
So after school, obviously my mum got the phone call, and I see from right away. She's chucking the biggest crazy, and I'm dead. She comes, and she starts pinching me. She's like, Sami, cry. Well, what do you mean cry? She's like, cry, we're gonna go to the coordinator's office, cry. It's like, right now, Sami going into Tom Cruise full acting mode, Indian Bollywood, and I'll start crying. So I'm full crying, I'm going to the coordinator's office, and I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry, sir. Didn't mean it, didn't mean it. Peer pressure, So I'm full putting this acting, and then he still said, Sami, that's the consequences, you gotta accept it. I do forgive you, this and that. I still full wrote him a letter after it. He didn't accept it. Yeah, so I got that badge off, and it was a good learning lesson.
Yeah.
It was a good learning lesson.
Try act your way out.
Yeah,
If you
try
can't,
different.
You know, this segment of the show is called air raid. And actually, the word actual air raid means talking smack, having a laugh.
yeah.
And you know where the actual word air raid comes from? It actually comes from Arabs. Arabs were one of the first people to say air raid. And we actually got a label on, and he's showing us how to air raid. Speaking on being school captain and schooling, I think the first topic should be this. Let's talk about the schooling system. And is it overrated? What are your thoughts on the schooling system? And we'll start off with Sami. Actually, let's go with Damien. I want to know what Damien has to think.
Come on.
Because after that, we're going to finish with the school captain.
Let's go, Damien.
Okay. This guy's cheering me up, cause
Round of applause, boys.
nah, for real. Bro, the school so the question is the schooling system overrated?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I feel hot and cold on this one. I think the schooling system, what it does is it's good preparation of you get your act together. Like you have teachers that actually pull you up. You're in a class, like you have time frames to get to school, 9 o'clock. You have to actually teach you have to go from this classroom to this. So you actually have to take initiative. You have to be on top of a schedule. It teaches you how to be punctual. It teaches you how to be disciplined. Okay, I can respect that. But what I don't respect is I feel like the education system, like primary school to high school, it only caters for a select group of people that want to succeed into a select area in life. So like basically high school, it's changing now, but when it was our age, because what was it? Go to high school, do VCE. If you're not doing VCE, you're considered a dropout. You're considered a failure. But like I think that's where for our generation, I think it flopped it a bit. I think it was overrated. You have guys like me, cuz I'm just trying to dance. I'm trying to have a laugh, just here for the boys. But like to be honest, education was my forte. It wasn't my bread and butter. So like I actually struggled with it. I preferred doing more hands-on stuff. But I think for me personally, that's what it was like for me.
Bro, straight up, I'm not going to lie to you. Look, I may seem as a bit of an intellectual, I got the uni degree, working the job, whatever. But I'm not going to lie to you, until maybe 12, I was actually a mad bum at school. So I used to go to school from 9 to 3, and it was just a straight blank. I didn't know what happened in school. I'll pass, but I didn't know what happened.
Just remember the laughs.
I didn't remember anything. I was just taking a piss or have a laugh and stuff. So pretty much, what changed my what I'd say motivation or how I think of schooling is, bro, I got to year 12 and I'm like, bro, I want to actually go to uni, you know. And then actually, in year 11, I actually signed up for math methods. I walked into the class, I saw X, Y. I opened the door and I left. I didn't know. I ended up needing those skills in uni, but I went to the school coordinator first day of high school, year 12, and I told the coordinator, I'm like, hey, listen, my coordinator, I'm like, hey, listen, I want to take schooling serious. I want to go to university. That's one thing my parents want me to do, and I want to go ahead with that. As soon as I said that, one of the other coordinators looked at me and she just started laughing. She's like, haha, no way, like no way, like you're not going nowhere, you know. Anyways, my coordinator, I looked at him like, what are you saying? I got dirty at her anyways. Started going off at her. My coordinator grabbed me. He's like, hey, come, let me speak to you in another room. So he grabs me and he goes, listen, look at your grades, this, that. You don't really take schooling serious. You come to classes late. You sit there. You sleep through some of my classes. I used to literally sit in class in the front row and go to sleep. Wallah, one time a double period, I knocked out. Woke up 2 minutes before the bell. The guy looked at me. Ding, ding, ding. I got up and walked out of class. So then they're like, hey, listen, you got to take schooling serious, but whatever. And I said, listen, from now on, I'm going to stay behind every Wednesday and every Mondays after school. Because we used to have something on Wednesdays, we finish early, but you can stay back in the library to study. Anyways, bro, guess what I was learning, bro? You want to know how bad I was at school? I was learning pronouns, adverbs in year 12. Like, I was that behind, bro. Anyways, I smashed, and then that's when I realized schooling is actually beneficial if you actually take it serious.
100%.
If you actually go to the teachers and be like, hey, can you help me? They want to help you. But, bro, if you think I can go to...
back. You're not taking it serious. You're
You're not going to learn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A lot of people a lot of my boys were in the same position as me. And some of my boys were actually smarter than me. But I actually would stay back with my teacher. I learned things, this, that, you know. I ended up getting a decent score even compared to what people thought I was going to get. And then I ended up getting into uni, smashing out uni, got a business degree, and a major in economics and finance. I did economics, bro. Shout out. You doing macro or micro? Right now?
Not yet.
Oh, you haven't done it yet?
No,
okay.
not yet.
But I ended up doing that. The only reason I did that is because I actually went to the teacher and learned. And I focused. A lot of students, they're like, bro, schooling's crap, whatever. How many times did you go to the teacher and ask them for help specifically, individually? Like, bro, I could go to my teacher and be like, hey, listen, I want to learn this, or I want to have a career in video editing. Yeah. Bro, if you go sit down with the graphics teacher, they'll teach you everything they know. The issue is a lot of people, they're young, they don't have that motivation to go to the things. And that's one thing I realized. Like one teacher, bro, she actually changed my whole life. Yeah. That teacher literally looked at me. She said, listen, I know you can study if you take it serious. I've seen you do like pop quizzes and stuff, and you did all right. But you're just lazy and you don't care. Yeah. So she pushed me.
Another thing, you know, it's another one.
Shout out Miss Skipper, by the way. She's the one that...
I think parents need to be realistic. To be honest, if your kid isn't focusing, don't waste all the money sending him to a private school, investing all that. If you know that's not even what... If they're just going to drop out year 10 and can become a Sparky. You know what I mean? Like, I think a parental expectation needs to actually align with who their kids actually are. Like, bro, if your kid wants to smash it in sports or whatever, send them to a school that can cater for it. Don't go trying to get them into, you know, Marsland College or whatever it is, and it's not going to work out. So I think that's another thing.
Yeah. Sami, what are you going to say, Kaz? What's your thoughts on the schooling system?
This is the actual reason I did politics.
Yeah.
This is the actual reason I jumped into politics, because I had this, in year 12, I had an oral presentation, and they're like, oh, you know, pick a topic that you're passionate about. And for me, going through COVID, and like, for me, COVID was a big thing for me. I call it the COVID generation. 2 years in COVID, looking in a screen, and I'll be visiting the pantry and the bathroom and back to staring at the same four walls. And because I come from a Lebanese community, schooling's important. My dad's a doctor. So, you know, you got the community, you got your family, you got your own parents, you got the school, you got everybody on your back. And it's pressure. It's like, they're like, oh, Sami, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? And I'm thinking to myself, you know, because my dad's a doctor, and it was then my dad never really put pressure on me. I'm like, you know what, I want to make my parents happy. Yeah. So I'm like, you know what, medicine. So you need methods, you need chemistry, you need biology, you need all these top subjects and do really well in English. And you need to get a 99 ATAR. So Sami, cheerful, loves to laugh, loves to kick back, loves to chill, loves to speak, loves to talk smack. Coming into, 15 hours behind the screen, behind the room, and I just put in, and I was studying. I did the hours, I did the time, I put the effort in, and I worked my ass off. So what happened was, I did biology and further maths in year 11, and this is the education system for you. So nobody asks you, are you alright? Nobody knows what's going on inside your head. You know what I mean? Everyone asks you, do you understand? Do you understand the content? And that's it. That's all they care about. Straight out, that's all they care about. That's what they're getting paid to do. They're not getting paid to give you emotional support. They're not getting paid to be there for you, to have intellectual discussions with you and see how you're going as a person and how you're growing. They're there to teach you from chapter 1 to chapter 13 of the biology content in the biology book and understand it. So I'm going in final year of the exam. Still remember the date, November the 14th, and this is a real date.
Hey.
I think it's wrong. Anyway, going in, and I did 20 past papers for biology and further in year 11.
Oh, so you did the practice exams and
Yeah, I
stuff
did
like
the
that.
practice
Yeah.
exams. Yeah, so I full went in confident, and I was aiming for straight out a 40 plus study score. That's top 8% in Victoria. Yeah. So and I studied. I did the hours. I did the work, and I knew my content really well. What happened was, jumped in. So remember this, yeah. Sami that hates himself. I gained 10 kilos in COVID. Sami that I was ugly. I felt ugly. I wasn't posting those nice Instagram posts.
The one with the
Yeah.
Hey, we gotta take a screenshot of a couple of them. Why are you telling this story? I'm putting screenshots of your photos. And then
yeah. So then I'm just, it's not me. It's not Sami. So then I walk in, and time starts. I'm hearing through this paper, and I don't know what hit me. I put my pen down, and perfect time to contemplate and reflect about life and where you're going.
In the exam.
In the exam.
So you did 20 practice exams, probably time 10 of them,
Yeah.
and you're doing the
Yeah, I'm doing the
contemplation. Not in the practice exam, in the actual
In
exam.
the exam room, pencil down, and I just stopped and looked at everybody. Time's ticking, hour and 30 going by, and everybody's rushing through their papers, and Sami's relaxing. So then I just started talking to myself. I'm like, this is not me. At the end of the day, I put my dad's pressures. I put my parents, I put the community, I put the teachers, I put the school, everything inside my head, and they're not here with me doing the exam. Yeah. They're not here with me studying, doing the 20 practice papers. They're not with me. So at the end of the day, why the hell do I care what they think or I get? What? No, straight out, seriously. Yeah, they want the best for you, but at the end of the day, what do you want the best for yourself? And I don't want to put myself in that kind of situation because it's stressful, it's difficult, and just rushing yourself. At the end of the day, look what happened. I broke out in the exam room. The most important time of the year, the most important time in my life was that room, and I busted because I didn't like what I was doing. So it was just a contemplation, and I hated it, and boom, that's it. Change Sami, this is me. I'm going to do what I love, and I completely changed, and I started finding passion in what I love doing. So I started thinking after the exam room, hit further, and I'll tell you what scores I got. I'm not sure if credibility's gone. So I'm aiming for a 40, yeah? 7 a.m., January the 1st, I think it comes out. I don't know.
No, it's December.
I think December?
Yeah, sorry, it's December. Around December.
So that's when you get your offers. You heard it.
Oh, yeah. So it pulls out December, and open the laptop, and I know I busted in the exam room, but no one knew at that time I busted in. Imagine going home and saying, Dad, what?
Yeah.
So then, 40, I did the practice papers, 228.
So you got for the first. Which exam did you bust in?
Biology.
Okay.
And then.
So wait, in the biology exam, that's the one where you stuffed, like you exploded, and you stopped caring for the rest of them?
No, I didn't stop caring for them, but it was more of, how can you say, like I still tried, but like further maths is a different ball game. You got to get every answer correct, and I had a few sacks that they weren't 100%. You got to do well in further maths because it's a lot of competition and it's very easy. So I got 228s, and so anybody at in my point would think, fuck. All right, so I'm doing now politics, philosophy, and economics. You need an 80 plus to get into that degree. Anybody having the societal expectations, having the belief, having no belief, would just give up. Oh, I can't do it. That's it. It's given up. But no, I changed the mindset. So I went from methods, chemistry to history, psychology, biology further were gone, English, and legal studies, and all going in towards what? The education, because I love to speak. I love to impact people. I love to help people. And that's the education system today. But what is the education system like you're speaking about? It's all teaching content. Like you're saying, Ravo, you sit in front of the classroom and you're not going to sleep. Any teachers wake you up?
Nah, never.
Never. And they got their own student in front of the class wanting to learn, and he's falling asleep naked, and they don't even care.
Yeah.
But I don't blame it on the teachers, man. I blame it on the education system that's in today. They don't care. You know, for example, the Finland education system. Shout out to Finland education system. It's the best education system in the world. I've got a story to tell. Story!
Tell us, Habib.
Story.
Faddal, tell us.
Story. Story time.
Hey, wait, before the story. You want water or anything, Kaz?
No, I'm alright.
You sure? Oh, are you good?
I'm going, bro.
Alright, keep going.
I'm for hours.
Hey, I'm not gonna. Hey, you're actually up there, cuz. You're up there. Guess.
Right now, you've passed top 3, top 4.
Top 4.
Easy.
I'm thinking top 4.
Go on.
Yalla, Habib, yalla, tell us. Wallah, tell us.
This is a good story.
Tell us.
It's understanding.
Tell us.
It's important.
Yalla.
A lady, a girl in the Finland, she did year 12. She got a 99.95. She wanted to do teaching. And you know, people are asking me, why is Finland education system so good in the world? And all their schools, all public. All their schools, they don't show off what Outta they go. So, you know, Melbourne, we check out the Outtas before we send our kids. Oh my God, they got like 50 students over 90. We send them there. They don't even publicize anything. So you don't know what. So they don't give the chance for parents themselves to choose and pick which school's better. They don't publicize that. And it's all even, all the same for facilities. Schools are great. So she gets a 99.95 and she goes in. There's 3 examinations to get into Finland. There's one, there's the knowledge. 2, it's teaching. You get 3 examiners and you have to teach like 4 students. And 3rd is your interview for examiners. So anyway, she got a 99.95, yeah? So knowledge for her, she aced it. 2nd one, she had younger siblings. She had to teach 4 students. You know, she got a page of material and she has to teach them. She had younger siblings, easy, pass, ace. Now the 3rd one was the interview. Come on, man. You're just answering questions to someone. So they're all answering questions and it all goes so well until they answer this, until they give her this question. They're like, look, you got a 99.95 ATA. Medicine, engineering, law. Why teaching? So now, she even said it. She said this question made a buckle. So she's thinking, well, my dad's a teacher, my uncle's a teacher, and you know, I want to become a teacher. And the examiners just keep, the interviews, they keep asking the question, is that it? Is that it? And then she just says this answer. Oh, I love kids. She didn't get in. 99.95. If you get a 99.95, brother, they'll give you the degree. You don't need to do the 4 years, man. You need to do the 4 years of teaching. They'll give you the degree. You know, you can get a 58 or flop VCA and still become a teacher. So, brother, you're getting a teacher that's basically flopped his education, doesn't care, and they, you know, and I have teachers myself. Oh, sir, oh, miss, why'd you become a teacher? Oh, you know, I wanted to do engineering, I wanted to do medicine, but, you know, I didn't get in. So, a teacher's a backup for. So, they go into a job they hate. They go into a job easy money, and they're getting to kids that are complaining, that hate their life, that need help, that need that emotional support, and they don't want that job.
Yeah.
You can't have people
100%.
like that in the education system.
Yeah.
And that's the balfour in Australia. So then she does the examination again. She aces 2 of the examinations again and again. 3rd examination, same question. They ask her the same question, and she says this: I'm doing teaching because with medicine, with engineering, they don't give me, I'm wording in my head, paraphrasing, they don't give me the belief, you can't impact children, you can't help people the way teaching gives you that role as an individual. And she got in because it's that response, it's that purpose. Why are you teaching? That's the important factor that the education system needs to take in place, is why are you doing what you're doing. Brother, if you're doing teaching because of money, get out. If you're doing teaching, you know, to you know, because it was a backfall, because you didn't get into engineering or law, get out. Because at the end of the day, you're there, you're sending your children. And your children spend more time with teachers than your own self. So at the end of the day, they're their second parents. So if they, you know, for me, in year 11, year 12, I needed that support. I was there for my teachers from 9 to 3, 6 hours a day from, you know, most of the year. And I was buckling. I needed help. I needed, you know, that support. But the teachers are there just to teach you biology. So brother, people, you need that. You need that support. You need that why in teachers, because that why in teachers gives hope, regardless of their education, regardless of how intellectual, how intelligent they are as a person. If they have that emotional support and if they can have a connection with students,
it'll improve
it.
It will improve it. And you know even why, another reason why, even if they're not as smart or they're not up there,
Yeah.
at least if a kid does ask him a question, they will genuinely go away, go home, sit down for 3 hours, study it, learn it, then see how I can teach this to it. For example, if the kid's like 15 years old and he asks me this question, how a kid 15 years old would understand this, and then I'll go back to the 15-year-old kid and tell him, hey, remember the thing you asked me yesterday? This is the answer, you know? And it teaches the kid something, and that's a very valid point. They'll have passion for it. But, bro, some of the teachers there, I'm not gonna lie to you, cause like that guy, bro, I slept in front of him, bro. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna lie to you, I did it quite a bit, cause I did to a lot of the teachers. But it wasn't until I met that teacher that sat me down and said, hey, listen, you're better than this. You can do this. She used to sit down with me every day. She really cared about me, you know? And that motivated me. If I didn't meet that teacher, there's 3 teachers actually. If I didn't meet them, I reckon I wouldn't be doing what I was doing, you know?
You know what it is? You know the teachers I respect? They're the ones that like they focus on the title they have, but the responsibility they have. So they actually look at the responsibility they have to raise up the next, next generation of kids, the next generation of doctors, police officers, teachers, concreters, whatever it is, like they're actually invested. I remember there was a teacher, I actually can't remember her name, man, but it was year 8. Bro, I was crying for some reason. I was upset. I think something happened at home or something. And she actually took me in one of the rooms, and she was actually checking on me, going like, are you okay? Is everything good? Anything I can do for you? The next day, she like got me KFC for lunch. Like, bro, actual real one. Like, teachers like that, they care about their job because they actually care about the kids. They understand the responsibility they have, and they actually act upon it. Instead of like, oh, this is the title I have. I'm a teacher. You have to listen to me. I'm the teacher. But it was more so like they knew the responsibility they have.
And you know what's crazy? Those are the teachers you remember for life.
100%.
Like, because I'll remember these teachers. Like, I know their names. I don't want to say their names right now, but like, I'll remember them for the rest of my life. And I can always say that teacher changed my life. He's going to always remember that teacher that got him KFC. Bro, these teachers she probably doesn't even remember getting him KFC. She probably doesn't even, she doesn't even remember it was that day that he was crying and stuff. But because it meant so much to him, it meant so much to me. Or let's just say if the teacher did check up on you before the exam, same thing, But everything's written in the day, guys. Everything's written. It happens, That's life. But they came to you and they said, hey, listen, hey, cousin Sammy, you're right, bro. Come here, let me speak to you. What's going on, bro? You seem stressed. You seem a bit different. It could have changed everything, guys.
Yeah, no, 100%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's right.
And that's the value of it.
Hey, we're gonna say about what happened with Chunkz.
What happened to
Oh,
Yeah, you know Chunkz?
Yeah, I'm not trying.
Yeah.
100%.
So like he had Speed. So
He put
Speed?
this up.
Yeah.
He had Speed and Lil Nas X over at his house.
But everyone's going hard on him because he had
Speed. Yeah, speed.
Yeah, I saw Speed.
not the drug.
No, not the drugs. Speed. I saw Speed.
Oh.
I saw Speed.
Oh, I saw- yeah.
He had Speed on it. But this guy thought he's
Bro,
a
I'm
drug
still
dealer
thinking
now.
about
This
drug-
up. You know Lil Nas, yeah?
Yeah.
So he put this up.
So,
And you know how it is, because everyone in the comments, what are they saying? Because you can read the comments, bro. They're reading.
Astaghfirullah. Now this ain't, bro. Astaghfirullah, brother. Now replace Lil Nas with Digital and ask yourself, would you still take this photo? Oh, hey, I love this one. Bro got visited by Shaitan himself.
So, guys, it's like, guys, he had the guy on.
Yeah.
The thing. You know what I mean? Obviously, we know why, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Lil
yeah,
Nas
100%.
X, guys, what he represents and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
I feel like, guys, people are going a bit too hard on Chunkz. Because he had the guy, you know what I mean? It probably, even on the caption.
To be honest,
said,
he
"This is
didn't deep
random."
it in a way. He didn't realize like the actual on a social media platform how it can look, and also at the same time you're mentioning before, he was saying that he left the music industry for his faith, but then he goes and has Lil Nas X and then ISO Speed on at his house, acting funny,
Yeah.
but then also it's not because of who Lil Nas X is, but it's actually because cuz he has a music video literally going down stripper pole to hell, cuz representing Satan, it's a deep thing. So that's why it's actually insane.
No, 100%.
I can see why, but I feel like they're beating down him personally, Chunkz personally, a bit too hard.
Yeah, look, at the end of the day, it's between him and, God, Allah, At the end of the day, we can't judge. Who are we to judge what Chunkz represents and what he is as a... And, this is the problem with social media, because you could be preaching one thing and doing another thing, and, you got 15 or... 15 million or, billions of people across the world judging who you are, what you had, what you eat, and who you talked to, who you spoke to. And it's like, bro, who are you? Yeah. Are you God? At the end of the day, are you going to be there with him at Judgment Day? Because I'm Muslim myself. And at the end of the day, we have no right to judge someone. and to comment like that. And brother, this guy's a human being. And let's say, you know, Chunkz is, you know, seeing this and he's reflecting. He's like, oh shit, man, what I've done. You know, I should have never posted this. He made a mistake. You know, we're not sinless. We're not perfect. You know what I mean? We make mistakes. We commit sins. And at the end of the day, everybody has a chance to repent and forgive and change for the better. So at the end of the day, we don't know what's in Chunkz' heart. And let's say, you know, we just make assumptions that it's good. And, you know, he probably regrets this, blah, blah, blah.
Move on.
We move on.
Yeah.
Nah, the thing with even him, guys, look, with the internet, it's the following he got. You know, most of his followers that started supporting him. To be honest, guys, a lot of people are going hard on him, but it was really, look, it was the Somalis, the Eritreans, they were the first, like the East Africans in London or whatever, that supported him first. They're his core following, you know? So look, if I understand why the followers were disappointed, you know what I mean? Like, for example, let's just say, I'll be honest with you, Kazi, you know what I mean? End of the day, you know me, I'm Muslim, you know?
Yeah.
So if I had Lil Nas X on, talking trophies, people be like, hey, it's not about homophobia or whatever. It's the values he has, Kaz. You know what I mean, Kaz? It's about like doing that, the twerking on the devil and stuff like that. It insulted a lot of people, and people are gonna say, "Hey, why'd you have this guy on?" You know. To be honest, if I did have him on, Kaz, I'll literally ask him about that. But if Lil Nas X ever jumps on, I'll tell him, Kazi, like, what were you thinking genuinely, like, as man to man, when you're going down that? What were you thinking? What creativity was there? You know. But to be honest, Kaz, I feel like Chunkz' intention is always he's a genuine guy, man, and I rate the guy a lot, cause and I rate what they're doing over there in the UK, cause you know, like for content creators and stuff, it's massive over there, and even like you're seeing a lot of people that look like us doing content creating. You know what I mean? Like you're seeing first generations, you know, you're seeing Africans, you're seeing Arabs, you're seeing Muslims, everyone's just coming together doing their creative thing, and they're all blowing up, and like, you know what? Let's talk about the actual, like, for example, like the Locked, one of the shows I've been watching this week, and I've been hyping the show up. It's a show called it's called Locked. It's like Big Brother, but it's called Locked In. So it's like Big Brother, but let's just say it's like there's Africans, there's it's not only like, you know how Big Brother they're chucking one white girl or one black girl or one white boy, black guy to make it, you know, fit the quota. This is a mix of literally, there's like 4 or 5 black people. There's a white people, it's everyone together, coming together. So it's very relatable and it's hilarious, bro. And me, I was thinking, it's like, this is genuinely what's gonna happen, because, bro, us first generations, we're taking over, cause like, as in like, we've grown up, we're adults now, we've lived in this country, and we're most of the market now. We're probably, I would say 25% of the market, even 50% of the market. You know what I mean?
No, we are.
And we're pretty much doing our thing on the internet. So it's like, I love what they're doing, bro, and I feel like it's gonna happen here soon. You know what I mean? Eritreans are taking over.
Lebanese, the Mexicans, brother Carlos. That's it.
Hey, listen, let's do something special. Give us a topic we'll talk about. Because Kaz, you're a certified aerator.
You actually are.
Yeah, man.
And I feel like you got a couple topics.
Oh,
in your head
I don't know,
already.
man. Hey, we're gonna put the disclaimer on, yeah?
The disclaimer's coming on the episode.
Yeah.
Coming on right now, another disclaimer.
We're putting another disclaimer on this episode. We apologize. Read the disclaimer before you enter this episode.
Yeah, please, because Sami Tate's coming on, brother. Can we
Huh?
jump?
No. All right, go. Say whatever. You know what? Let's go for it.
No.
Hey,
Say whatever.
say whatever.
whatever?
Say whatever.
Nah.
Say it with your chest.
Whatever. But
Say it with your chest.
say it for chest?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever.
And we'll tell you continue or not.
Yeah.
Okay. You can cut this out, yeah?
Yeah. We will.
Alright. Sorry. See you, boys. Hey, this topic's crazy. Don't get me started. This is good. We're gonna cut short right here, right now. We're gonna talk about this topic. You know what I mean? Modern day relationships. I love this topic. I think I'm a doctor for.
Wait, hey,
Are you in a relationship?
First of all, are you in a relationship?
I'm single,
Have you
ladies.
been in a relationship?
I'm single.
Have you been in a
Have
relationship?
you been in a relationship?
So how do you have a doctor degree on a
No,
relationship?
man. No, man, because I've got.
Certified aerator.
Hey, this is called air for a reason, guys.
That's it. No. Okay, like I've spoken to women.
Talking to them.
I've spoken to women. You know what I mean? I've
You hope
spoken.
so, cuz.
Yeah, no, I've spoken on, you know, and straight out, I'll tell you what it is, man. I'll tell you simply, it's a fantasy, it's a fairy tale. You know what I mean? We love women, and I'll tell you straight out, and this is personally how, this is what I think.
Cause you seem like the affectionate type. You're a romantic, I
Brother.
reckon. Your flowers on the door. Love you.
After 2 dates, you're sending him a
Hasuli.
paragraph.
All of that.
2 days, guys, 2 minutes. Bro, and you know what they call me? Certified aerator? Certified simp. Certified king simp. I don't know. But and see, look,
Love
and
it, boy.
see the modern social media? Put the camera up. Modern social media. What's wrong with being a simp? What's wrong with treating a girl good? What's wrong with treating a girl that you love her, that you like her, that you're interested, that you're giving attention? No, brother. You give attention to a girl, they pull the brakes. Yuck. Yuck. And then they're saying, wait. Girls now, good girls, and this is generalization. And I'm not saying all girls, for the females out there, I'm not saying all, but I'm saying most. They like bad boys that treat them like shit. Straight out. Well, why? Why? What? Because he doesn't reply, he ignores you, he leaves you on open. Why? He doesn't show that he cares. And for the good guys, they say good guys finish last. The ones that show they care, they show their effort, they bar them. Why is that, Damien? Why is that, Ravo? Why do they bar him?
But I don't know, cuz I got a good girl.
Are you in a
bro,
relationship?
so yeah, bro. I got a good
Hey,
girl,
Damien,
bro,
where's
so-
the ring?
Cuz nah, I don't know.
No, not yet, not yet.
No ring yet.
No, but why? And I started straight out seriously. I seen this. Psychologically, men and females like to be of the price. Men, we like to be for a girl that every guy wants, and a female likes to be for a guy that every girl wants. So psychologically, regardless of their morals and what they stand for and how they treat him, if all the girls like him, they're gonna want him, and if all the guys want him, they're gonna want her.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, it's coming out of it's just coming out of that that modern day social, and this is what social media has done. Straight out, it's wrecked people, because I've spoken to females, and I'm straight out. I'm a person that gives in all in. I give in effort, and straight out from the get go, I'll tell a girl seriously why I'm speaking to him for.
You're trying to go see the dad.
Bro, straight out, I'll see the dad, and and because why? Because brother, I want to get married. Yeah. We love girls, but we don't want to get married, because marriage is for real men. Marriage is for commitment. It's something serious.
We got another tape of hey, surely this guy's copy pasted Hoblos right now, Kaz. He's copy pasted it right now.
No, Muhammad Hoblos. I love Muhammad Hoblos, and he's a man of his word, and he speaks facts, brother. This is a topic that he spoke about, and I'll quote it, brother. He said it. We love women, but we don't want to get married. Why? Because marriage is for men. Marriage is commitment. It's responsibility. It's sacrifice. No, you know what we want to do today? We see a cute girl on Insta. Hey, shorty, what are you doing? Oh, where's that? Where's that? I've never replied like that. Okay, never. No. I've never replied like that. Yeah, but I'm saying that's the new genre. Like, what happened to going when you see a cute girl out on the street and you go up to her? People can't do that. And people now, all behind the screen, they're all confident, all talk, and then when I go see the person, they're shambles. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, and I switch around. You got to be more confident on social media to hit up a girl, because you don't know if she's catfishing you or not. You don't know how she looks. You know what I mean? Like what? You know what I mean? Like, you got to be more confident on social media to hit up a girl than in person. So switch your way around. Like, for example, and this is this. I'm not saying all people, all males, all females, but this is the most younger generation. It's fantasies, man. It's fantasies. It's fake, and it's not lasting. It's not lasting. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I feel this is my opinion, man. I'm a person. Any potentials watching?
Kaz, trust me, bro. We've been trying to set me up for a while, Kaz. It's not happening.
It's not happening.
It's not happening, Kaz.
We have a guy fan base, bro.
What? The modern day, bro. It's straight. I don't know, man. I feel like even with this modern day stuff, I don't know. You're in the relationship. You can go first, actually, and I'll say my point.
No, you say it then.
Because I was gonna say, like, a lot of people getting into relationships. A lot of my boys are married. A lot of my boys are like getting married, and like the first thing the one thing they tell me is like, bro, like, I feel like it's like I'm competing with others. Yeah. That's what a lot of the guys say. That like, hey, bro, I have to always take my girl to the highest standard. I have to take my girl. Yeah. They're not taking them fine dining, but they're taking them out quite often. Yeah. Or like I feel like I'm competing with other relationships. Like that's what they say. It's like I don't want to look like I'm the best relationship, because I'm not gonna lie, a lot of my, as you said, I got a lot of practicing friends, you know what I mean, that are around the mosque and stuff, and they even feel like, hey, even with the social media stuff, they're not even comfortable with their private life, taking photos. Like me, I don't like taking photos with my family. Yeah. I hate that. I hate posting photos with my family. So imagine my family, like when I get married, I promise you guys be my witness. I'm not posting one picture of my wife.
That's right.
You know what I mean? No, it's not even about that. It's just that's how I am. I'm a private person.
It's
You know?
Yeah, no, but that's private life.
But a lot of my friends saying that's the one thing they struggled with when they got into their relationships and stuff is like, I feel like I'm competing because of social media, because this person's posting this person's posting that, and it bites into me. Like, I feel like I'm not providing enough for my partner. It kills them in a way. That's what they say.
What do they say?
To be honest,
Sorry,
go ahead, go
quote.
ahead.
A private life is a happy life. So at the end of the day, you know, like you said, people like to post on social media, and it's so funny. You see the relationships that are posting social media so often, they're the ones that are struggling, because it's you don't know what's going on inside. People have problems, and it's the ones that are more quiet, more private. They're the ones that are happy, because you don't need to prove to anybody that you're having a happy life. You're having a good life.
Yeah.
You found a good wife. You found a good husband.
Yeah.
So
I was gonna say actually, but I feel like there are maybe couples out there that actually use their platform as an example. There may be some for example, but for me, right? You see me every now and then. These guys can vouch for it. Every now and then, you see me jump off social media, and also my girl isn't on social media, so she'll hop on and then she hops off. So we actually don't go and hop on social media much, because we know how toxic it can be. That you're constantly taking in information that you don't need, and you're actually getting an endorphin hit that you actually don't need from social media. That's why you get glued to it. You watch a video, you laugh, and then you watch a video, but you're actually feeding yourself crap. It's actually just crap, rubbish, constant rubbish being fed in. You're looking at relationships. So you look at, let's say you're getting fed in with relationship content. So now what you're doing? Comparison, envy, jealousy, anger, hatred. These things start filling in, and now you look at maybe lifestyle. Maybe you're looking at guys, maybe body shape, all that. So then you're looking at yourself. Self-esteem, sad, depression, anxiety. Those things, you start feeding yourself with all those type of things. And so when you start feeding in social media, giving into it, that's when it's wrong. To be honest, I actually restrict a lot of accounts on my social media, because I feel like a lot of on people's stories, they're just posting their highlights, or they're posting how lit their life is. But I actually know these people, and some of them, they're actually struggling. They have family issues, and they're actually really struggling, and they're painting a picture that their life is all, high and mighty, but it's really not. And I think when I see that, it actually makes me sad. So for me, there's things that you have to block yourself in life. There's certain roads not to go down. There's certain alleyways that are dangerous. So that's why when we're walking the streets in the city, we know what time to walk through them, or even the alleyways, where not to go down. Same thing with social media. You know where to protect yourself.
100%.
You know where your barriers are. So for me, if you want to use social media, if your heart's in the right place, that's when you can use it. You can hop on social media if you're not in a jealous mode.
What about you, Bud? Let's just say with you, because you're the one in the relationship.
Yeah, for me.
Do you feel like social media had you maybe competing, or feeling a type of way when you're seeing other relationships?
I used to early in that relationship. I literally used to. I used to get upset. I used to be like, I used to be like, oh, why didn't you post me today? Or just jealousy, random jealousy crap. Because you get caught up in the comparison trap, in the social media trap. You'd be like, oh, you don't post me because you don't love me enough, or this is that. You start feeding yourself, rubbish, and it's all that mental stuff. So sometimes you got to be self-aware. Self-awareness is key. Look, everyone has flaws, everyone has faults,
100%,
and it's about how you can acknowledge those and move past it. So for me, I saw those in myself. I saw that, I was like, "Far, man! I'm actually becoming petty. I'm becoming jealous. I'm becoming envious." So I had to block those out. That's why I do those. The boys take the piss, saying that I'm hopping off social media as a joke, but that's why I hop off it. I had to hop off it because I'm self-aware. I have to know. I know my limits, man. I know what when I'm feeding myself crap or not, and that's why for me, I'm on Insta right now, but it's barely anything, cause I don't even.
No, 100%.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, that's me. But you know what?
Okay, what are you gonna say? You know what?
Nah, don't worry.
I was gonna say Sami. That's it.
Oh, okay, what are you gonna say? No.
To Sami. I was gonna say chuck it to Sami.
Oh, okay, yeah, the answer.
No.
Sami was ready to learn.
You gotta replay. You maybe jump scare. You gotta replay that.
Sorry. I was itchy.
Yeah. Go hard, bro. Go hard. Baby, jumping, cuz. Baby, did this.
I did this, cuz. I just thought, cuz. Yeah, but the thing is, he played the Uno reverse card on me. Yalla, Sami, what do you got to say?
No, with Damien, that's perfect. That's basically what it is. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, if you're not posting your missus, like you said, or you're not posting, your mister, at the end of the day, it's gonna create that jealousy. Oh, you don't love me? So you don't show people that you're in a relationship? What is that? You know what I mean? And so it just gets all in these thoughts and all that. And then, I'm telling you, bro, you're going through social media. You're looking at this girl, you're looking at that girl, and then you're requesting, accepting. And for example, brother, if the girl doesn't request you back.
You laughing at a pain or you laughing?
like, what do you up yourself for? Request back. You know what I mean? This is genuine. You know what I mean? This is straight out real. You know, social media, it's a different ball game. And at the end of the day, I'm not gonna find love on social media, but girls still do hit me up in the DMs. But yeah, that's what it is. So like, and like I was saying, like that point is, how come girls like bad boys? You know why? You know why? Why? Like, for example, you know, my own personal experience. You show yourself, you show your true values, you show who you are, what you're about, and at the end of the day,
She left you for a Moe, don't worry.
you got you got on Instagram, you got on Snapchat.
She left you for a vape dealer.
They're removed, they blocked you. They don't even tell you why or how, and you know they're not even that straight out, and they're the same age. They're 19. I'm 19.
Oh, you're young.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're 19?
Yeah, I'm 19, man.
Oh, bad, bro. That
Yeah.
explains the energy, cuz.
Yeah.
Cause that energy is insane. Cause don't message us when you're 25 and ask us to take down this video. But this video is staying on the internet forever.
No, are you serious? Hey, boys. Hey, I'll edit it with you guys. Yeah, it's
Yes,
straight,
sir.
yeah, that's straight out. It's just, you know, for me, I'm there. You know what I mean? I'm genuine. Oh, brother, if I don't get married, if I don't walk into a supermarket, and I've already pitched this, yeah? I'm all about, you know, fairy tales and all that. Cinderella, she dropped her shoes and I've got to pick it. No. I'll jump in Indian Bollywood dancing, you know what I mean? I'll go into a supermarket, the checkout chick, music starts playing in the background, wind blowing through my hair, I grab her, we start dancing and I propose. That's how I'm going to get married. If I don't get married like that, she's not the one. She's not the one. No, I'm joking. But yeah, like, you know what I mean? And these are the movies, the social media, they create these false fantasies. You see these top, you know, these women within high life, you know, and then for females, that, you know, when you go tell your mates, oh brother, hey boys, I'm talking to a girl. You know what they're asking you? Oh, what does she look like? Hey, is she pretty? Is she hot? What's this? Yeah. When her girl tells her mates, girls, guess what? I found the guy. You know what they ask her? What does he do? What does he work as? What does he own? Because the man has way more expectations, and for social media, they're bringing more expectations on men. So, brother, if you're not earning 6 figures, or if you're not driving a European car, a Beamer or a Merc, you're not in the picture. Regardless of how good looking you are, regardless of what morals you have, regardless of who you are as a person, it's what you can put on the table. And that's what social media is doing today. It's putting false, exceeding, impossible expectations on men, and sadly, the real, true G's are not finding love.
Guys, you know you need to jump on, bro. Love Island or something. Go find love there, Habib.
Yeah, podcast. Yeah. Anybody listening? I'm here at a podcast in the next week. We get Ravo, we get Damien, we get Big Sean, Michael Jordan died. And no, so the podcast, for what I'm saying, this podcast is about. I've been listening to other podcasts. You know what I mean? I've got no competition. Talking trophies. No, it's a different ball game. You know what I mean? For me, I want to focus and put it on my personal experiences. You know what I mean? And relate it to the youth struggles. What are the struggles today? Yeah. The real struggles today for youth is how to stay steadfast, how to, you know, be successful. For example, how to not fall into drugs, how to not fall into that, you know, that clubbing life, or how, you know, another issue is pornography. Yeah. You know what I mean? All these taboo topics that, you know, should be spoken about at school, should be spoken today, you know, in your own households. It's not spoken about. And I want to jump on my podcast and speak about my personal experiences, my decisions that I haven't made, and, you know, reach out to people and, you know, bring people on the podcast and, you know, not successful people like, you know, expectation that 1 in a million this person succeeded, but successful people that have accomplished and overcome bad habits in their lives. You know what I mean? So for my podcast, it's about focusing on the youth, the struggles, and being realistic, being genuine. And I want to show people I'm not perfect. I'm sinless. You know, I don't want to be put on a pedestal that, oh my God, look at Sami, he's this and he's that, and he's so young, he's doing this. No, you know, it's more about your internal issues, what's inside. And so you can show people that, and I want to show people, regardless of what's going on in your life, never give up. Yeah. You know, this journey of life, it never ends until you die. So on this podcast, it's coming out this week. Hopefully, when I get the logo done, we're hitting it on. So this is what I want to do.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Hey, probably our best air raider, like an actual air raider, like of air rating.
Yeah, Sami, yeah.
Bro, I gotta give it up to you, man. We've had people on air, right? You know, there's like the intellects, you have all the like the wafflers. This, because you are an area, you got the categories in all areas.
No, is that a
Yeah.
good or bad thing?
Yeah, it's good,
It's
cuz.
energy, bro.
It's good,
Yeah, we
cuz.
want
I mean,
to.
you
This
have
is something
energy,
people
you
would
tell
want to watch.
stories,
Yeah.
even if there's a bit of a waffle in it, cuz. That's
Yeah.
what we want, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you gotta amp it up. So,
It's
nah,
fine.
bro.
You're being yourself, bro. It's crazy. You know what I mean? You came with this energy, and
I'm excited to see this
we're excited to
podcast,
see this
man.
podcast, because if and yeah, for reaching out to us, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you guys do want to jump on, reach out to us.
We
and
might get back to you in 2 months, but
we
you
might
know.
get back to you,
2
but we will
months.
get back to you. You
Hey,
know what I mean? And hit us up if you got this energy or even better. You know what I mean?
Come
So-
on, there's no one better.
Nah,
But hey, shout out to Sami, cuz. And
thanks, boys.
once
Thanks,
you
boys.
actually launch the podcast, we'll definitely share it.
Yeah.
So people that enjoyed watching you can suss it out.
Nah, thanks.
In
man.
the meantime, make sure you like, share, subscribe, get around it. We actually got our the next season coming up very soon, man. Like,
Very, very soon.
what is it? Like, I don't even know, man.
We're already pre-recording, so whenever it's dropping soon,
Whenever
just
it's
be
dropping
ready.
soon, just get ready for
Air raid's
it.
gonna stop,
Bangers.
and yeah,
Guys, we actually did a soccer tournament this week, so this guy's actually injured.
yeah, we had a shocker. We played in the Rhythm Cup,
Yeah.
and we lost every game, bro. We played 2 games, and we lost every game.
And one of them were up by
unfortunately.
3.
Yeah,
What
bro.
position are you playing?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Up front.
Oh, striker.
Yeah, we scored goals. We lost every game by like 2 or 3 goals. Yeah,
Yeah.
like we're up at one
How
point.
long were the matches?
We played the 2
Yeah.
games, but that's what killed us. We only had one on
But
the
they were
bench.
back-to-back games, and we only had one sub.
We had one sub and the 20-minute games in the sun. So we had a shocker, but the Rhythm ended up winning it, and we had a good game with them.
Oh yeah, some of my mates playing with it.
Yeah. So
was
we
a vibe,
had
it
a
was
good
a vibe,
game.
it
It
was
was a
cool.
vibe. I mean, I like what they do.
They
These guys.
killed
Shout
it.
out to these guys in Rhythm.
Yeah, shout out.
And yeah, bro, we're definitely gonna have them on too. So,
Yeah, for sure.
but besides that, enjoy your night. Stay humble. Faith.
Talking trophies, yeah, the boys.
Hard as fuck, I'm tryna tell you something. For you, going, have your parade. For your sun turn black and gray. Come on, let me serenade ya. Serenade ya. For you, going, have your parade. For your sun turn black and gray. Come on, let me serenade